Alright, this is your tractor lesson. First lesson 1. I'm going to show you a couple things, some pieces of the tractor to get you acquainted with it, and then we'll show you how to start it. First, we have the gear shift lever. Currently it's in forward, neutral, and now reverse. Put it back into neutral. Then we have the clutch and brake pad. If you want to change from reverse to neutral to forward, you need to make sure the brake/clutch is pressed. Next we have, moving over to the side of the tractor, we have the lawnmower blade down here, which is operated by the blade lever. This lever has a number of different settings, as I will try to pan over to. If you want your grass longer, you'll put it up here to engage, and as you bring it down, it will get shorter and shorter. I don't recommend going any lower than this second to last notch, otherwise you're going to leave yourself with some pretty short grass and more prone to dying in heat. Other things we have on the tractor, we have the obviously the steering wheel and the ignition. Then we have the speed lever. Typically I mow the grass at around 3 or 4. If you're feeling brave, you can do it at 5, but I don't recommend it. Otherwise, you're going to be riding the clutch the whole time in order to keep the tractor slowed down. Over on the side, we have the choke and then the throttle. The throttle, again, I don't usually recommend moving the throttle too often. I usually control it down here. But if you find the grass is wetter, you may need to throttle up to cut the wet grass. And then the choke is usually just for starting. So let's go ahead and get started. One thing I should mention before I start the tractor is that the seat has a safety engage. If you get off the tractor, the seat will pop up like this and it will turn off the tractor. So the only way you can turn it on is by sitting on the tractor itself. Sitting on the tractor like I'm doing now. Now the seat is pressed down and I can go ahead and start the tractor. If I turn the key, nothing's going to happen because I need to engage the brake/clutch pedal first. So I push the brake, turn the key, and the tractor starts right up for me. Alright, so what I need to do now is look and make sure the tractor's in gear, put it into forward. Alright, tractor's in gear. If I let my foot off the brake, I start to move forward. If I want to mow the grass, I need to move this lever down and engage the cutting blade. Now that the cutting blade's engaged, foot's still on the clutch, I go ahead and mow the grass. Alright, that's mowing the grass. To turn it off, I go ahead and disengage the mowing blade. I hope you can hear me during the video. We'll go ahead and turn it off and then disengage the clutch. Now I'm ready to stop. If at any time I needed to go backwards, I could go ahead and put the tractor in reverse, but if I were to do that with the mowing blade engaged, it would immediately kill the engine. That's a safety feature. You cannot try to mow in reverse, just so you know. Not a good idea anyway. Alright. So that's your lesson in Tractor 101, and have a nice day. Well, let's show you one more thing before I cut off. Before I cut off, if you need to add fuel to the tractor, you go ahead and pop the engine up, and you just pull straight out. Here's the fuel tank. You notice right now I've got about half a tank. I can usually mow the grass in the backyard about 2 or 3 times. Well, that's not true. Probably about 4 or 5 times on one tank of fuel. So, again, thanks for watching, and hope you have a good day.